Good afternoon, Mr. Spence. I'd like you to know that I am working very hard on this fine Tuesday for Lincoln, but in the middle of my little appointment break that I have here, I thought I would give you a little guitar video lesson. And what we're going to focus on today is something called power chords. And from our brief discussion out in the courtyard at the Arizona resort, I had kind of given you an overview on what these are. Is essentially the same thing as a bar chord. It is a shortened version of a bar chord. It is every single chord that you've ever heard in any rock song that you've ever listened to on the radio. So picture any rock song off the top of your head, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, whatever it may be. What you are hearing more often than not are something called power chords, which are the easiest chords you can basically play in guitar. You essentially have this one position that you'll have with your fingers, and you can use that same exact position up and down the fretboard, which gives you a lot of versatility. That's what you can actually play. So we'll go ahead and start off with the main position. For instance, if you know how to do a G bar chord, like so, you get your first finger there on the lower E string. You have your next finger 2 frets down, 2 strings down, and you have your last finger on that same fret as your third finger, but 1 string over. So you can see we're just touching 3 strings here. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you do a whole bar chord, you would put your middle finger down right in between on that I guess that'd be the 4th fret. So we got the 3rd fret, these two on the 5th fret. If you're going to do a bar chord, you put down that middle finger 4 strings over. So the power chord is simply taking off that string, taking off that middle finger rather, and hitting really just those top 3. So what you can do is you can actually move, keeping your fingers in the same position and just moving up 1 string. So instead of playing on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we move them up. So you're now on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. Same exact finger position, which gives us a C chord. So what you want to do is kind of practice going back and forth. So essentially, you keep your fingers in this exact same position, and you can move all up and down the fretboard playing different chords. Now we're going to finish with one song that you should be able to play after probably just 30 minutes of practicing this. You'll know exactly what it is. Now the one I threw you off on, that's just an E minor really. It's just these 2 fingers, 2nd and 3rd strings on the 2nd fret. Now every chord that I just played beyond the E is right there on that 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string. We'll do it slow. That will conclude our power chord guitar lesson for the day. I'm going to get back to making some money for Lincoln. I bid you good day, sir.